What's up, people? How's it going? I hope you're all rocking the lockdown trim like me. Got this mop on my head. Anyway, today, two things. Why you should not only create goals, but you should track them as well. And secondly, a good strategy if you want to short stocks on the stock market. So first thing, why you should track goals. So a lot of you will be setting out goals and thinking that you're a mile away from the goal and it's going to take you ages to achieve it, which might be true, but you won't realize you're getting any close to that goal unless you track it. So if what I do is do like a monthly chart of how I'm progressing, and sometimes it's way more than I expected and I didn't even realize. So what you might be doing, like the steps you might be taking right now to achieve the goal may be working, but you might not even realize they're working. And all the tracking does is just keeps you motivated and keeps you focused towards that goal instead of diverting to other things, because everyone diverts to other things if they don't think they're actually making progress. Think, oh, I'm just wasting time, it's not actually doing anything, until you actually look at it and you might be actually astounded how much you've actually improved. So quick story from my goals. So goals for 2020 was to grow my stock portfolio from 10k, which it was a few months ago. It was about 15k a few months ago, to 30k. And I was like, wow, that's like doing the maths, like that's going to be quite a challenge to do. I'm going to have to really place my bets safely, and well, not safely but wisely, maybe take a few risks here and there. And to the best of my knowledge, like until I checked a couple of days ago, I thought I was still lingering around the same amount in total stock portfolio. Turns out in the last month of lockdown that my portfolio has increased by like 5.5k, and that's a large amount of dollar, that. So it went from about 19k to sitting around 24.5 right now. So it turns out that the strategies that you're actually using might be working, but you might not even realize that they're working. So now I've seen that, more motivated. What I'm doing is correct, so double down on what I'm doing. Make sure I stick with my principles. Don't invest in anything you don't understand, blah blah blah, all that stuff. Secondly, regarding shorting a stock, I found a really good strategy that's kind of not a win-win, but it boosts the odds of you winning. So it's kind of from a, instead of being in a scarcity mindset when shorting a stock, it puts you in more of an abundance mindset, which makes you less wanting to not carry through with what you're doing and back out and not, taking it to where it should go. If you're ever shorted a stock, you might know what I'm talking about right now, because if you short a stock on it and then it starts to go up a little bit, you're like, oh crap, I may have just like fucked it here. But so what you need to do is always have another tasty option in mind. So for example, I'll give you an example of my own current situation. I'm currently shorting the Virgin Galactic stock because I invested a fuckload in it right at the low of the COVID lockdown. So it was at about $15. It went up to about 21, and I was like, this is getting pretty high, I should probably short it. I went down to about 19.5, and I was like, right, I heard Virgin Galactic, Richard Branson might be selling £500,000 worth of shares. So I was like, I'm definitely gonna short it. But instead of me like, squeaky bum time for a week or so, I realised that if I sell my stock in Virgin Galactic right now, and then see if it goes up or down. If it goes up, then the money that I got from selling the stock, I was going to move over to Bitcoin, because it's just past the halvening, and there's either going to be a major sell-off soon, and then a rise, or go straight into the rise. So that's the tasty option I'm seeing. So if Virgin Galactic stock were to go through the roof now, then I'd be like, fine, all that money that I've earned is going into Bitcoin. But if it goes down, when the stock gets to, I don't know, I'm thinking it's going to go down to like $12 per share, then I'm going to get the same amount of stock that I had, not invest all that amount back. I'm going to have the same amount of stock in there. So I had 241 shares. I'm going to buy those 241 shares at a low price, and then keep the excess money that I've gained, because I won't be spending the same value of money on shares that are worth $12 compared to $19. So all that money that I've saved, I'll pop into another stock, maybe Bitcoin, maybe another crypto, or maybe just another stock that seems juicy right now. So that's my advice. So if you guys have got any advice on tips on juicy stocks, or any strategies or anything, please comment down below, because I'm always up for learning more. Other than that, much love, goodbye.